What's up, everyone? This is Taylor from Simpler Trading. Hope you had a good week. Hope you all are doing well. So here's a scoop. In tomorrow's video, the Sunday prep video, I'll share with you my focus list. I'll share with you a couple of setups I'm going to be focused on heading into next week. Today, I want to rally the troops a little bit. So I'm trying to rally you up here. Reason being, you got a beautiful daily squeeze here for the S&P 500. So if we rewind the tape back a few weeks ago, good looking daily squeeze for the SPY that ultimately fires long. That resulted in a good 2+ weeks of momentum. So, of course, the market can do whatever the heck it wants to do from here, but with the structure of the daily squeeze, this does unfold. This is a time to get aggressive. So, during the buildup of energy phase, you focus on building your watch list. You look for those good high probability setups. And then if the market does fire the squeeze long, you got the wind at your back. So, S&P 500 versus the QQQ, be a little bit patient here with tech stocks. The SPY looks picture perfect, so there's no issues with that squeeze at all, or that chart at all. For the Qs here, you kind of give it a few days to prove itself, I think. So looking at the structure here, we're under the 21, or just about, but you spent a couple days last week under the 21, negative momentum on the histogram, no stack moving averages. What I'm going to need here for the Qs is a couple closes back above the 21. I want to see the red bars on the histogram turn over to yellow on the daily chart. That's just your heads up that the bearish momentum might be coming to an end. And if we can regain some of that structure, then I do think there's all the chance in the world here. The Qs are pushing back towards a brand new high. But I do think you give it a couple of days to make it prove itself with a few closes back above the 21. So, like I said, we're going to get jumping into setups tomorrow. But I do love Google here. So if the QQQ can get it together, I want to be all over Google. But in the meantime, that's a beautiful looking chart there on the S&P 500. So now is the time to build that focus list, look for those high probability setups. And then if Mama Market can fire the squeeze here, we got the wind at our back. So that's my call to rally the troops here tonight. Spend some time with family, do your thing, relax, but give yourself 30, 40 minutes tonight to put together a good focus list. Run your scans, look for squeezes. Now's the time. You got to squeeze in the SPY. There could be some potential behind it. So, as far as this week, nothing all that exciting. A couple of trades in the options room. We did a put credit spread on Caterpillar here. Look at this bad boy. This is picture perfect stuff. Beautiful uptrend, super strong stock, beautiful squeeze, positive histogram, stacked moving averages. So not only is Caterpillar a beautiful structure, but unlike the tech stocks right now, the structure of its sector, the industrials, is rock solid as well. So you find the setup in Caterpillar, if the sector it belongs to has a beautiful squeeze firing along, you got a little bit of wind at your back there. So Caterpillar, this is a pretty quick trade. I think we sold the put credit spread on Monday. We bought it back on Friday for about 50% of max profit. And if we can get a little bit of a dip here, I wouldn't mind jumping right back on in. So we got some Caterpillar. We also did a short little trade here in Target this week. So you had a beautiful squeeze. Retail's been pretty strong. Stacked EMA'S. My silly ass made a pretty good mistake here. Earnings for Target comes up on the 19th. What you don't want to do is sell a put credit spread for the week of earnings. Those options on both sides of the chain, they're going to hold their premium, potentially gain a little bit of premium all the way up into the earnings announcement. So the market makers are pricing in the expected move. Implied volatility is going through the roof. And you're just basically not collecting much premium in plain English. So my bad to everyone in the options room. Robbed ourselves of a pretty nice move here, but we did make a little bit of money. So good looking structure. I got to pay a little bit more attention to earnings if I'm going to be doing the credit spreads. So Caterpillar was solid. Target, my bad on the expiration date there. And then I did have an iron condor here on the NDX. So short strikes at 14,200. Sold the puts down here at 13,500. Would have been the perfect trade. Would have been a nice max profit had I held into Friday, but I did not. I ended up buying back the Condor on Thursday for break even. And the bet I was placing here with the Condor is that we just got done firing a daily squeeze. You got signs of exhaustion. You're pulling back towards the 21. The bet that I was placing here with the Condor was that the Qs were going to be nice and calm this week. Just kind of trading in a nice, tight, narrow range. And we got a little bit of a different scenario, didn't we now? So with short strikes at 13,500, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, this is on that fine line. You get a little bit of a pop to the upside into Friday. It would have been max profit. At the same time, though, you get a little bit of a trickle lower there on a Friday. It's a max loss. So, I like to try to prioritize peace of mind over profits. The Qs didn't do what I was looking for. The back and forth consolidation. Got an opportunity to sneak out of there for break even. To me, that's better than a big loss. So that was pretty uneventful, but I'll take break even any day of the week. And then we did open a position here in LEN. And we're jumping more into this one tomorrow. This is the kind of structure I'm looking for. So I'm telling y'all, market's going to do what it wants to do. Daily squeeze could fail miserably here, but all I'm trying to say is, if we do get the similar push, a week, 2 weeks of momentum out of this daily squeeze, this is the kind of structure you look for. You look for something like a caterpillar. You look for something like an LEN. Solid uptrend, beautiful squeeze, positive histogram, all on its own. This kind of structure, when a chart looks like this, there's already a high probability of a really solid move around the corner. But at the same time, if you got mama market over here gearing on up for a nice burst of momentum, you got the wind at your back. And that's always when we're going to have our best trading. So quick little recap of this week's action, but I want y'all to be prepared for next week. So that's your job today or tonight or tomorrow morning. Go run your scans, put together a watch list. I want to see in the comments here, what are you focusing on heading into next week? And then in tomorrow's video, I'll share with you my focus list. Sound good? I hope so. So enjoy your night, spend some time with family, get to prepping, and I'll be talking with you tomorrow. Peace out.